Hey everyone, I'm Jerusha and you're watching Jerusha Couture TV. This is going to be upbeat because I'm ridiculously excited. So if you don't like upbeat unboxings, you can X out because I'm happy. I've just dropped back in home from a couple of appointments. I added more glam. I'm still in my trench coat because it's really cold. So I'm going to get straight into this unboxing that I teased you on Instagram. I teased you enough about this unboxing for my first ever in-store, in-boutique Hermes purchase. Let's go ahead and unbox it so that you guys can see, and then I will chit chat. I'm going to have to stand up to get it all out of the bag. Whoops. So box and little box. There is my in-store proof of purchase for this guy. However, this was purchased on the online site and I picked it up in store because I knew I was seeing this. So that was another experience which I'll explain as well. But let's go ahead and unbox this together. It's just exciting. I know I've teased you, but for me, this is so like excitement because how different and outside the box it is for me. I'm sure you guys were all guessing on Instagram what was in this box, but I wasn't going to give it away. So there we can see there down inside, hopefully, pulling out the bag, put it there. Here is the care. This is all the care booklet inside. So this is all specifically for the care of Hermes leathers and all the different types of leathers. You get your little bag pillow, which is gorgeous. I will place it here. The bag that I picked up in store from the SA, which I will tell you was unbelievable, was, are we all gonna guess what it is? I don't think you can guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. Seriously? Shut up. Oh my god, I know you were all guessing a Kelly or a Birkin, but I am not, you know, a VIP shopper in boutique. I don't have history in the boutique. This is my first time shopping in Sydney boutique, so there is no way I would be offered a Birkin or a Kelly. But I saw this come up on the website and it is divine. I know a lot of you are probably sitting there being like, Jerusha, you are holding a pink bag. Trust me, I know. If you did watch my Cartier vlog with my mum where we went down to the Cartier exhibition, you heard me saying in the beginning of that vlog that I just wanted to continue to step outside my comfort zone. I pointed the Super Mini out from Gucci. I took my Celine luggage in the nano size with me, and I just had been pondering over a bright purchased from the Sydney boutique with a fantastic sales associate. He's so amazing, which I will tell you about. Garden Party Tote in the size 30. It is in country leather, which most of the garden parties are in, which is a gorgeous leather. It is so beautiful, and it is in the color Rose Papri. Oh my god. When I first saw this color come up on the website in this bag in size 30, I'm going to go over the features so you can have some eye candy. I'm going to snap it shut first because that takes the real classic garden party shape when you snap it shut. And the way you do that is similar to like a Neverfull from Louis Vuitton where you cinch, but you just push it in on the sides, grab the snap closures and snap it like so. And then we do it again on the other side. and that gives it its kind of more A-line shape, which is, it's just a lot prettier. I would definitely keep it snapped closed. However, obviously you have the option of expanding it, which is really nice. All right, so obviously it has the two top handles rolled. They're thinner handles than the Birkin, but they're just really comfortable and beautiful. You just have these cinching snaps on the side, which you just saw me do up, which then gives it its A-line shape. The only closure for the top in the way of security, if you want to know, is this snap closure here to snap the middle together. And I believe that that gives it some pretty good security, depending, you know, where you are, where you live and whatnot. But I think it's pretty good security myself. The snap closures are just beautiful. They've got Hermes Paris engraved around them. The attention to detail is just beautiful. We've got all the stitching around the banded straps. It has no feet on the bottom, but it is just so beautiful. So then again, you have those two snap closures on the sides, like so. You know, I love fabric lined bags because, you know, having Chanel bags, they're full leather lined bags, and then having the Birkin, that's a full leather lined bag inside and out. So it's just incredibly heavy. I really enjoy fabric lining. So that is what the lining is made out of. And then you have the base made of the country leather, again in the rose potpourri. And that's its beautiful feature, is that kind of contrast lining on the bottom versus the linen, which I think is really interesting. I'm just trying to get you a good shot of the made in stamp, which is just here on this leather binding here, and it says Hermes Paris made in France, stamped there in silver. And of course you have the H zipper pull in the with the leather tab as the zipper pull as well, which is a really nice feature. It's beautiful. I didn't mention when I said the bag, all of the hardware is the silver palladium. All of the hardware on this bag is silver palladium. Okay, I'm going to place it here and I'm going to do a really quick story time of it, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes max, because for the people that have followed me for a long time, I'm sure it is such a shock to see Jerusha with a pink bag, any shade of pink, but pink nonetheless, which I'm pretty sure in my past videos I have said I will never have a pink bag, and of course the people that can document that now know I've gone back on my word, and a very expensive handbag at that to have pink. And I'm sure a lot of you may think, oh my gosh, she's going to end up selling it, she'll get over the pop of colour. I cannot tell you what absolute revolutionary change of excitement this colour and bag and leather gives me. It is an out-of-body experience. I think because, you know, you're thinking in your head, you're going over your points, and it's such a large sum of money and it's such a large purchase. You want to play it safe, you want to be able to resell, or like whatever all of your boxes are that you're ticking. I just feel like I threw it all to the wind and said, screw it. I just adore this color. There's something about it I just adore. And it is, on the website, it comes up a lot pinker than it actually is. It, to me, is a really beautiful, rich, kind of, I don't want to say deep because it's not dark, but it's like a gem tone, purpley pink. Does that make sense? It's even coming up brighter on this camera, but if you know, Instagram rose potpourri and you see other bags in other leathers, other finishes, in other leathers, it is also brighter. In the Swift, it looks brighter. But in this country cowhide, it is just so deep, so beautiful. I loved it on the website. I didn't think it was too bright. It's not like Rose Extreme, which is like, bam, it is a pink. You are never getting away from that being pink. Even Magnolia is really pink. Magnolia is so pink compared to this. It's like a bright pop of pink. This is like, you know what this is like? It's like a berry gem tone kind of, yeah, like a berry deep purple. Am I kind of describing it? Purpley pink. That's exactly what it is. And it just excites me. It excites me in a way that I've honestly, it's ridiculous to say that with all these divine handbags around me. Even my Birkin, which, you know, was such a beautiful, like, surprise when I unboxed it. But it's safe. It's a safe room in here. Other than my Celine Nano, which is that bright tangerine, it's just safe, you know. And this to me isn't. And there's something that I just love about that. It's such a like invigorating kind of feeling, you know. I will go ahead and unbox this. This was an online order. This came first. I want to point that out. Let's go ahead and unbox. So same ribbon, the 2018. Let's play. Gorgeous. And comes in this little orange box with dust bag. Oh! You saw a bit of the colour. So, matchy. This came first. I thought to myself, I will test and see this rose potpourri colour and see if I like it. So I bought the double tour bracelet, in the rose potpourri with rose gold hardware off the online site. But I chose to pick it up in the boutique so that on the spot, if it didn't fit or whatnot, I could exchange it, which is exactly what happened. So I purchased it off the site in T1, which is extra small, and it turned out I was T2 because I didn't want it to move. I wanted it to be tighter, but I didn't want it to be to twist around. I want the lock to stay on the top. But it is so beautiful. And when I think I was speaking to, who was I speaking to? I was speaking to someone in the Luxe, and I was saying, you know, the pop of colour on your wrist for a leather band is kind of what I would want, because I feel like, don't get me wrong, I love them in the Swift, in black, like just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But it gives me such like bondage vibes, especially in the Palladium, like to wear, especially like the Kelly dog bracelet in the Palladium. It's just bondage to me. So I really wanted a pop of colour on my wrist. So it's very suggestive that it's, you know, a bracelet rather than, you know, cuffs for the bedroom. But I just loved the fact that it would sit up rather than turn, so that you can sort of stack it all together, and it won't swizzle around onto the bottom of your wrist and then you bang it. So that's it. Ooh, look at the pop of colour. Oh, I'll take my click H off and put my watch back on. How's that? I wear my watch on my ride. Yes, I know. I'm sure some people are like, what? Look at that. So cute. So, yes. Matchy, but I like that. Come on. How pretty is that? Can I please have a thumbs up? Can I please get a thumbs up for this like pink attack in my life? You know, if you've been watching me for like since the beginning of the year, you know, I'm in black today. I'm lightening up and I'm wearing black, but you know, I'm lightening up and I'm wearing whites and I'm enjoying it. And I think that, you know, it's such there's nothing wrong with change. There's nothing wrong with adapting yourself to change and understanding fashion, and that it, you know, it moves, it ebbs and flows. It's like the tide, and that's what's such a fascinating part of fashion. Okay, here we go. So this is the garden party, excuse my Gucci slides. I wear them in winter. Someone said, how do you wear them in winter? I just put my sockets on with them. I I love them so much. They're so comfortable. So I just wear my little sockettes with them. Let's put it on. Oh my god. Look at me with a pink bag. This is crazy. So there it is on me, and that is, let's get my beautiful cuff out. So nice. So that is it on me. Again, tall, yada yada yada, holding it by hand. Oh, cute. And then obviously on the arm, exactly like the Birkin. And then let's show you it expanded. Okay, and then that's it expanded, which gives it, you know, much more of kind of a shopping tote kind of vibe. But obviously if you're carrying quite a lot of items, that's a good option as well. Oh my god! Oh my god, who am I? Who am I? This is a whole new me. But I tell you what, I'm loving it. Okay, right. Price. Let's go over it. So, happy to tell and share it with you. That's fine. Absolutely fine. And so this was purchased online and it came in at 755 Australian dollars. And actually, to be honest, the Click H, which is the thinner PM size. It's the thinner size, which I have here in the noir, which is the black. This comes in at 900, and that's just enamel and plated. Whereas I feel like this Swift leather in the rose potpourri with rose gold hardware. I don't know, I just feel like it's really substantial and quite pretty. And so that's 755 Australian dollars. And then the Garden Party in the 30 in the rose potpourri came in at $4,740. And I am going to go ahead and explain that I have spent, like, you know, hand over my credit card. This is my job. This is what I do. I have other businesses outside. You guys know that if you followed me. But I have handed over my credit card in other boutiques, Louis Vuitton, a little bit under this price tag, but in Chanel, my walk was a big buy with all my card cases. I've handed over my credit card for this kind of price tag and spend before. And I tell you what, it's not even about the money. It's not about the spend or how much you're spending or what you're doing. It is about the experience. And I was saying this to Jen G. I was saying to her that, you know, Kelly, Birkin, Constance, all the top line handbags, it doesn't matter what it is if the experience is not absolutely unique. And I'm going to say, every other time I've purchased up in this kind of price bracket, you know, if you're in the luxe, you know what I mean. The price bracket that really gets you in the guts. So Chanel, brand new, you're up around the $7,000, $8,000 mark here in Australia, or the $5,000, $6,000 mark in the US. And it just, you want it to be amazing. You want it to be something that you feel passionately. I know that this must sound crazy or like she's so over the top, but you know what? I want to tell you a quick story. I got sent by one of my subbies and followers on Instagram. Hi, Nathan. I got sent a video by Nathan and it just had underneath, it was someone else's video, a viral video that went viral. It just had underneath it, carnage, ? I watched it. It was the viral video of Nicki Minaj unboxing a Chanel Gabrielle fur, and she just literally savagely rips this parcel apart, just carnage, ripping it apart, like it looked like a horror scene. And I watched it and my heart sunk in a way that, sure, understanding luxury or understanding fashion and high-end fashion for that matter is not for everyone, and not everyone gets it. Actually, a lot of people don't get it, so some people feel super isolated. That's why the Luxe community on YouTube and on Instagram and on Facebook is so great, because you can feel part of a family that understand this obsession. But I want to say that this is what I said to the SA in Hermes that day that I went shopping that I used. He was a new SA. I was used to going in there and talking to the sales manager. He wasn't on that day, so I sat down. I had the most amazing experience. He was divine. We chatted, we talked. I chatted about fashion college. He ended up going to the same arts college in the other division that I was in. It was just crazy. It was the nicest experience. He turned to me and he said, "Jerusha, thank you for coming in today. You're a breath of fresh air. You're a ray of sunshine. And I've just enjoyed myself so much." And I said, "No, I have enjoyed myself." It's just a beautiful exchange. And that's how it should feel, all the way down to an unboxing. To watch that celebrity just carnage and rip apart such a divine item like a Chanel bag. It was almost like, you know, the care and the precise craftsmanship and it just passion that artisan puts into making that handbag, and the care that you did not give unboxing it and taking it out, and she probably thrashes it and throws it around and treats it like shit. It's just so disgraceful, you know, it's disrespectful, and it was heartbreaking. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that don't understand this story and have no idea or that feeling, and then there's tons out there who do, and I appreciate those people who do. Because that's the joy, you know, that's the beauty and the romance in these houses and in what they do and the care that they take. So therefore the care that we should take and that we should want to enjoy and want to have. That is my speech. Mic drop. I can get off my soapbox now, but that is kind of my story. I had the most amazing experience with this sales associate. I now have his card. I'm not saying I'm on a list for anything. I will tell you, however, there aren't lists. It is faux pas. There aren't lists. There is just credit. So basically growing your credit with your SA, growing your rapport, purchasing, showing your interest for the label, for the house, and showing your knowledge, really. So don't believe the list story. I truthfully don't. There is not a list. You don't go and put your name on a list and get called like that. You show your interest to your SA, and it may take a year or 2 years, and you build your relationship, and that is totally, well, that's how it works here in Australia, for sure. There's definitely not a list. I can, after, 2.5 years of asking about a list in Sydney, I really don't believe there's a list. However, I don't care about a list right now or care about that. The experience with this SA was just beyond anything I ever had. And I clearly have experience with other labels and of the same, rapport. Chanel is up there, and, it's just the feeling and the experience. That is all I'm going to say. So that is it, guys. That is the unboxing of my brand new double tour bracelet in Rose Potpourri and my brand new garden party tote size 30 in Rose Potpourri as well from Hermes. I am very, very thankful and blessed beyond belief. I believe that you work hard, you put into what you want to achieve from your life, and you will see the results. Always give out kindness and good positive energy, and you will see it come back to you tenfold. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Peace.